All right. So this Litecoin boat, it caught a lot of people by surprise. Do I think it'll pull back some? Yeah, it has to. It's just how the game goes. People are eventually going to start profit taking. This run has been for like 3 days now, and it's gone from like 90 to 280. That's three times your money. It's 300%. So there's going to be people that's going to want to cash out. I'm personally uh, I'm gonna just stash these because their marketing is actually pretty smart. They're not who they're marketing to are all the people that want to get into Bitcoin, but say Bitcoin's too expensive and want to catch the next boat that'll get to the price of Bitcoin. So everybody that's getting into cryptocurrencies right now, when they hear Bitcoin, they know that's the gold standard, and when they hear Litecoin, they're like, well, maybe that's the next best thing that'll allow me to gain the riches for which I've missed on Bitcoin. So they're going to get a pretty large audience fairly quickly. Everybody that I'm talking to now that are just entering cryptocurrencies, first things they ask: how do I buy Bitcoin? What is Ethereum? And how high is Litecoin going to get? That's always the three questions, because that they're leaning towards trying to find the next best thing. And being that Charlie Lee was on the news yesterday, and he openly said, if you missed that boat, we have another one for you. So it's bound to keep on going. If your capital isn't all locked up, I'd say, hey, stash some away. I'm not saying put all your funds away, but if you can stash maybe one or two, and go ahead and do it, it'll be worth to see what happens. Because who could have predicted a couple days ago that it had shot up 3x? Who could have predicted a month ago that it had gone from $50 to almost $300 now? So it's just something to watch. The whole crypto space is going crazy, and being that it's one of the top 5 coins already to begin with, why not hop on that boat? Oh man, this swing trade's killing me. What's going on here? Bitcoin's is on a rampage, and I don't have enough Bitcoin. Oh Lord, they done froze the Litecoin. Sheesh, broke 300. got some real happy people right now. Oh my goodness. All those Litecoin miners that didn't dump right away. Yeah, they're gonna be completely ecstatic. Oh my God. The price on Bittrex is like 307. 307. Coinbase has they can control the price a little bit more on their end. So that's why I haven't bought Bitcoin or Ethereum or Litecoin on there since maybe January, because they charge a premium and then they charge a fee on top of it. It's like, man, they're getting they're winning all over the place. I should have started one of those. What's crazy about buying cryptocurrencies on Coinbase, sometimes they don't deliver for about 5 or 6 days. So it's not like you're getting your stuff right away. You're waiting 5 or 6 days. Coinbase has a stranglehold on the market, man. Like, the first movers, they have it a lot easier. So um, being that when you think of cryptocurrency or Bitcoin, like for new folks, whenever they hear Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, the first thing they're pushed to is Coinbase. And honestly, that's the safest place you can actually push anybody, because if you send them to local Bitcoin or Paxful or some of these other places, they could end up getting eaten up, because there's a lot of scammers out there that'll take advantage of somebody that doesn't really know what they're doing. So, and even face-to-face trades, if I'm just not getting into cryptocurrencies, the last thing that I want to do is meet some random at a coffee shop with a bunch of cash to buy crypto. So um, Coinbase they're going to be eating like kings for a long time. They don't really have any competition. They don't have any competition. golly, with all this attention that Litecoin's getting, nobody's even really paying attention that Ethereum's about to hit $600. Sheesh. Goodness gracious. Alrighty, let's see if my fortunes on this will change. I set my sell orders too high last night for Zcoin, and I missed both of these by like 3,000 satoshis. I think it got to 284 last night. Yeah, and I was set at 288. What a shame. That could have been beautiful. But I digress. Joey, yeah, a lot of people hate Litecoin. I hate Coinbase. I'm sorry. Those initial restrictions are crazy. It wasn't that tough to get verified before. Before it was, you send in the documentations, you send in what they ask for, and you were up and running in no time. Now they ask for documentations, they ask for more verifications from there. They ask that you that you max out your trade limit, purchase limit at every opportunity for the first 90 days, just to make sure that you're not a scammer. And even then, they only bump you up a little bit. You go from there, and then you have the trading from. It used to be that after you were grandfathered in, so the old $2,500 limit, if you had it before, you get to keep it. Now they dropped everybody that hasn't upgraded from 2,500 to 2,000. You know, so they've made a lot of drastic changes, and you know, is the fact that they continue to get new people shows that they do have a stranglehold on the market. They have a stranglehold on the whole market because there's no competition. They're literally by themselves in this pool. 100,000. They said in the month of October and November they were getting 100,000 subscribers, new subscribers per day. 100,000 new subscribers per day. So, hold on, what kind of math is that? 100,000 times 3. So, in approximately 1,000 days, at that rate, at approximately 1,000 days, they will have every single person in America signed up for Coinbase. If they kept it at $100,000 new subscribers per day. Get an idea of what they're raking in. 100,000 new subscribers per day. Let's say all of those new subscribers purchase at least the minimum, or at least the maximum instant buy of $50, right? So it's 100,000 times $50. So, whew, every day, new subscribers would have been pumping in $5 million in just the instant buys. All right, $5 million in purchases, add in their fees for their take home and their headache. Man, oh man. So from just new subscribers, doing the max instant buy on their credit card, they'd be taking home 200,000 in profits per day off just new buyers. And that's not the spread that they have arbitrage in the Bitcoin itself. That's just the fees. Oh man, I'm in the wrong business. Coinbase just keeps on ripping people up. Is Litecoin gonna hit 400 bucks today? It looks like Litecoin wants to hit 400 bucks today. I originally wanted to short, sell this thing high and buy it low, at least some of them. But as of right now, that looks like a bad idea because it's literally going hand in hand with Bitcoin. And for that to happen, that means it's decoupled and it's doing whatever it wants to do. And even Ethereum, oh my God, it's gone. It went up 150 bucks. 150 bucks off 450. Whew. Man, this is getting wild. Thing went up 33%. $271. Also, those sold. Okay. What did I need it for, though? I sold it for a reason. Dang, I can't even remember. The dip will eventually show up. At what point? I have no idea. Because actually, when I think about it, I've been saying, I've been thinking that the dip was going to show up hard on Bitcoin eventually. And that run from 10,000 to 18,000 didn't really bring back that hard. And when it did pull back, it pulled out back for like maybe 5 or 10 minutes. And then it shot right back up. So I don't know how much of a frenzy is actually going on behind Litecoin. But it's moving. It's definitely moving. It's definitely moving. You can always DCA, buy some at this level if it dips, buy some at that level if it goes higher, buy some at that level. But I couldn't tell you. Ooh. And I didn't even realize it. With Ether going crazy, it's taking the life of all of those ETH tokens with them. It's taking the life out of all of them. Oh man. If you go on Binance, it's it's a bloody field. It's funny you say that. I was just talking to a few people, and they were saying there was reports of companies not wanting to accept Bitcoin for payment, but still wanted cryptocurrencies and were more interested in Litecoin because of its speed and how much quicker it moves. So maybe that's something that it really has going for it. If Bitcoin can't get its scaling issues fixed up, people will start looking for another stable currency that doesn't come with all the headache. And I guess it was smart for them to stay neutral in all of the debates that the Bitcoin family was having. By staying neutral, you didn't side with anybody. You don't have a black eye for standing on the side of whoever lost. So that was smart of them. question becomes, will LTC surpass ETH in these coming days? I don't know. ETH woke up too, so we could literally just be watching a bunch of cryptocurrencies stepping into the next level. Since Bitcoin ran, everyone else is kind of falling in line and increasing overall. Because we've seen the same thing when Bitcoin went from like 1,000 to 3,000. Everything started increasing, not just in fiat prices, but also in Satoshi prices. And then when it went from 3,000 to 8,000, well, 3,000 to 5,000 and 5,000 to 8,000, it's the same thing. They start filling in the void. It's just that Bitcoin ran so quickly this last round that we're just now starting to see the void being filled slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Mustafa, is now the right time to buy some Litecoin? Look at this chart. It is as high as it's ever been, and I generally don't like chasing green candles. I'm sorry. I generally don't like chasing green candles, and this one's up 300% in the last, a little over, almost, over 300% in the last couple of days. So you're in real risky territory. If I was buying at 70, 80 bucks, 70, 80, 90 bucks, looking at 327, I'd be extremely tempted to sell off 1/3 of my stash, recoup my initial and then writing out the rest. So you could be seeing a dip of initial investment takers coming soon. I personally would have thought I'd seen it at the $275 range, but we're at 330 and still no signs of it. We just don't know when it's going to come. Now, if you plan on holding on for a long term, yeah, dips are going to happen anyway, so may as well. But if this is a short term swing trade that you're trying to do, be careful. Ooh. Let's switch over to the USDT chart. Well, it depends on what you're trading. If you're trading in USD, watch the USD chart. If you're trading in Bitcoin, watch the Satoshi chart. You don't want to flip flop back and forth, because then you'll end up losing money in one direction or the other. Ooh, new wall just popped up at 319, 322. These are some real large orders. Yeah, there's still a lot of buying pressure behind this thing. It's not slowing down for a bit. It seems like there's no place for small alts to hide right now. If you're an ETH token, Ethereum is ripping you to shreds. If you're not an ETH token, Bitcoin and Litecoin are ripping you to shreds. Nowhere to hide. Nowhere to hide. Swing trading is extremely volatile on all the other currencies right now. I don't even think I'm gonna attempt. It's a bit tricky. Usually you could just watch Bitcoin and be just okay, A-okay swinging. But when Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum are going off at the same time, and it's kind of hard to track the movements and be accurate. So I may have to sit still today. Nothing to be made. Boom, 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 boom. Inspire. I was saying it earlier. Depends on your plans. If you're planning on just holding it long term, you know, the couple of dollars that it's going to swing back and forth these next couple of hours may not be worth missing out on the next pump. But if it's something that you're doing short term, you know, it's up over 300% the last couple of days. It'll be kind of tricky. Well, in the last week, so it'll be kind of tricky to really say that people aren't going to start taking profits. You know, it's increased in price quite a bit, and for me to say that I don't think people are going to take profits, I'd be lying to you. Substatic. Why is it overvalued right now? I was saying it earlier. Whenever people are trying to just get started into cryptocurrencies, a couple of things they're introduced to: Coinbase and Bitcoin, right? Well, the first thing they'll say is, well, Bitcoin is so expensive and I missed that boat. What's the deal with Litecoin? And this literally it's right there, and it's in your face. It's on Coinbase, your first place where you're going to buy. It's on the news. They market themselves as the next best thing. And when you do a price comparison, which would you rather pay? 17,000 for one Bitcoin, or receive 100 Litecoins for 20,000 or 30,000, or 50 Litecoins for 16,000, 15, 16,000. You know, that's how you're looking at it. 1 versus 15, and this 15 might become more than the 1. So that's the mindset that people are having right now. They're wanting to try to catch the next best boat. So if you don't know much about cryptocurrencies, you're going to say, well, this one has the best shot of giving me the same amount of gains percentage wise as well, dollar wise as Bitcoin. Well, in cryptocurrencies, it's not a dollar to dollar game. It's a percentage game. You know, Litecoin going from 200 to 2,000 is the same thing as some random coin going from 10 cents to a dollar. But which one is more likely? 10 cents to a dollar in the short term, or 200 to 2,000 in the short term? That's a that's something you have to keep into consideration. It may not be too big of a deal to you, but I've been using Litecoin a little bit more, especially when I need something to go from exchange to exchange really quick. Bitcoin's not my choice. I'll send over Litecoin and convert it when it gets there, or I'll send over Ethereum. Especially if I'm going to Binance, I'll send over Ethereum because they have all the pairs anyway. But Litecoin's quicker. You know, that's when you're trying to do swing trades or arbitrage across a couple of accounts. Bitcoin is not going to get you there. That 30-minute, 45-minute wait will slow you down. Now we haven't seen what happens to Litecoin when it has a full workload. You know, it's been operating under max capacity for the longest. So we'll see what happens to their network when they have to face a new horde of transactions. Then we'll have some answers then. But until then, it's technically just speculation. But it does have value. I wouldn't say that it has no value. Would it be my first choice to enter crypto? No, but all people see are dollar signs. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, you say $300 of value. You say no. Let's go through this chart real quick. Hold on. So would you say that BitConnect has a $392 worth? Like it's worth $392? I don't think so. I know, man. I know. If you want to talk about undervalued currencies, if they didn't shoot themselves in the foot, they would have been pretty up there because they were at one point, and that's Byteball. G-Bytes, man, that's a great currency overall. But they're when they changed the distribution schedule, that messed up everything. Oh man, yeah, that messed up everything. So Dash is really $815. Come on, man. Don't let the cat out of the bag. I'm not done buying. But nah, Funfair is gonna be, it's gonna surprise a lot of people. It's gonna catch them off guard. I've been trying to buy as much of that as I can, under 200 Satoshis. That's that's one of my babies for next year. I think Funfair might do another couple coin burns to get that supply down a bit. But when they do, man, it's gonna catch so many people off guard because they're an actual company. It's not like they're just some random vaporware token. They actually have things going on. So that's gonna be that's gonna be fun to watch next year because it's not like they're doing nothing. You know, the only mistake they really made was making such a huge supply to begin with. But other than that, that's one of the babies for next year. As of now, I'm still swinging it, so I keep it on the exchange. I still keep it on. I keep it on the exchange until it's time to for it to come off. But as of now, swinging it back and forth, it doesn't make sense to send it to a personal wallet. Dang. The other day I was thinking that, okay, maybe we got past the worst of the Bitcoin squeezing down on alts, but it may have just been delaying what it was planning for us. Because good God Almighty, it's getting bloody out here. Am I on a submarine? No, that's how I keep everybody subtly relaxed. The consistent pinging in the background. when I woke up, I fully intended on swing trading Litecoin, but the smarter half of me told me not to. Just leave it alone. There's too many markets going off at the same time for you to do anything accurately. That's why I took it. Yeah, everything is green, but that's not always a it's not always a great sign. If you look at the pattern, whenever you have really, really, really green days on Bittrex and Binance and the works, you end up with a disaster a couple days later because Bitcoin comes back for its money and it comes back hard. If I can get LTC and Bitcoin to relax here in the next 30 minutes, then I can do some swinging. But until then, all my other coins are just gonna have to wait. I can't sell you. It's Binance. What I miss, Kaiser? When you say BCC, you mean BitConnect, right? Yeah. No exchanging those funds today. All right, I think they're going to cool off. I think those two are going to cool off for a little bit. So let's get some sell orders in. Can't you just sell your BitConnect on the BitConnect exchange, BitConnect website? Like, I don't think you need to send it to an exchange, do you? Yeah, Kaiser, I decided against it. I was like, I'm just gonna hold these things and see what happens. I have them pretty low, so I'm just gonna hold. This is I'm weighing out the options and swing trading it at the same time that Bitcoin was going up and Ethereum going off. I could have gotten murked. The risk reward just wasn't there for me. That was a nice top, and it should have been pretty obvious, especially since it was approaching a nice round number. I should have, but I wasn't ready for those kind of risks this early in the morning. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. My whole intention was to get up and swing LTC, but I was looking at all the different avenues, and I'm like, this might just be a situation where you just hold and just not stress it. I'm in cheap enough. It's not really a worry. It's not too much of a worry. If it comes down, all right, cool. The next round of FOMO for cryptocurrencies is going to be, what is it? January, like late January. And the reason I say that is because people's income tax checks are going to come in, and those that are waiting for the first opportunity to buy as much cryptocurrency as they can with that refund check are going to be ravenous. Ravenous. I'm actually going to start doing giveaways again. I don't know if it's going to be Bitcoin or probably going to be ETH, because it's those fees on Bitcoin, they get to you. So I'll probably start doing the different cryptocurrencies. I was thinking about doing ETH, maybe some Zcoin, Pivx, or whatever low transaction fee currencies I can give out. That's what I'll do. How far will it dip? Who knows? Let's see where it really took off. Where did it level off here? Could go back to the 14.5, 1500 range. If it goes 1K by the end of the year, oh my gosh, that'd be awesome. I would be a very happy person. Very happy person. But Google, it's not gonna happen though, just so you know. Just so you know. While you're messing around, Dash may very well hit $1,000 before the end of the year. The way it's been moving, Dash is taking no breaks at all. It's madness. A lot of people ignore it because it's already so high, but if you bought Dash in October, you're 3x right now. If you bought Dash in October. Yeah, Sadik, on some of my swing trades, if I hit the targets the way that I want to and make X amount of profits on them, I'll definitely be giving out cryptocurrencies if I hit my targets. And the last 5 days, I hit the targets each day in the last 5 days. Last night, I screwed up. I was watching Ozark, and I missed I missed the top for Zcoin, which was very frustrating because I sat there and watched it and plotted it out. And I didn't just miss it once. I missed it twice. I was like, oh man, I had it set at 288. 284 was the top. I got greedy. Got greedy. She's fallen. She's fallen. Oh, service unavailable. Who broke Litecoin? Man. Price predictions on Dash. Ain't no telling. I would not have been able to guess that it would have been $800 this point in the year. But the stuff that they have planned to end the year and all that good stuff, they're looking real powerful. Especially if they do corner the the marijuana industry, then who knows? If they can corner that market, they'll have endless funds. Endless funds coming in. And if you own a Dash Masternode, you'll be set for life. $100 of funfair. What does $100 of funfair look like? Let's go look. $100. Oh, I don't even have to look. $100 of funfair is like what, 3,000 of them? So $100 of funfair, 3,000. You know, depends on how you feel about $3,000. Because I think funfair will hit $1 easily next year. So I keep stashing it away, stashing it away. Stacy, is it gonna dip and keep rising? You know, it has to be some pullback. People have to take profits. Well, they don't have to, but they're bound to. They're bound to take profits, and when they do, they cause the price to drop a bit. Now, after they take those profits, will people see, hey, this is a price that I really wanted to enter at and start buying again? Very well could be. And then we could see the next surge come through. If Bittrex would cooperate with me, I could show you what I'm talking about on the chart. Maybe Binance will work. Oh, hold on. We got to, we'll switch to Binance. Okay. So every time it steps up, it's going to pull back. Profit takers at every level, you know. From this level on, yeah, the profit takers bring it back down. Now, the people that bought down here are happy with their entry price and are gladly willing to sell $50 more than what they bought. I'm sorry, hold on. Gladly willing to sell $50 more than they bought. And then now you start the next level of people that are buying again at this lower level. It could cause the next step ladder. Now, if something happens where a whale decides, okay, this is the price that I really wanted to sell, and decides to bring it down, then that'll cause a major drop. And something that you'll remember, I said there's a lot of newer traders and newer buyers coming into Litecoin. So they're a lot less stable than more seasoned traders. So if they see 2 or 3 large red candles pop up, they're going to jump ship. And when they jump ship, it causes a cascading effect. And with that cascading effect, now you have a bigger drop than there should have been. And I've seen it time and time again. A small dip can become a massive dump just because new traders get scared and they run off, causing an issue. So keep both sides in mind. I'll put something in the background for you. You know, YouTube's gotten real crazy with the copyright stuff. Like if you have something playing in the background, they'll block your video worldwide. Even if it doesn't even if it has nothing to do with you. There was one video I was humming a song and they shut it down. I'm like, I can't even hum. Nope, they'll shut you down. Come on now, move your behind. Zcoin. But being that if this candle ends green, we could see another leg up coming for Litecoin. Where's my Bitcoin chart? Yeah, Bitcoin's taking a small dip, so we could see another leg up coming. Go ahead and get my sell orders on my other coins ready. Make sure I have that in place. Oh, you did hit 270, didn't you? And my sell went through. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Because look at that. I get to swing you back down and grab my 500 down here. Thank you very much. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh man, did I miss it? Shoot. Fudge, I missed it. Yeah, it's got me looking up randomness. I missed my drop. Hey. Oh, it was beautifully placed too. All right, let's see if I can catch another one. Take that out. But being that Bitcoin is coming down, oh man, where's the pressure? This is a Litecoin video that ended up me trading on Zcoin. Isn't that something? Oh man, I missed it. Dang. All right, it'll come back down eventually. All right. So it doesn't look like I'm just spinning my wheels whenever I do these small back and forths. I missed. I wasn't paying attention, and I didn't put my buy order in. But that last round, or for this round that I'm sitting in right now, had I been paying attention and hit my sell, hit my buy, it would have been the equivalent of hitting another 32 Z coins in a matter of 30 minutes. But wasn't paying attention, so I missed that one. But I'll catch it next round. There's no worries here. Oh, dang. It went exactly where I wanted it to go. And I did not put the order in. Where did it go on Binance? Oh, it's still here. Okay. Let's see here if I can get a max order in. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, need to free up some funds. Man, JC, if you knew the struggle with that thing, you would be surprised, boss. I have super high ceilings, like extremely high ceilings, and there is no way for me to get to them. The struggle is real. Is what normal? No, that's what happens whenever you have high volume like this. The price on Coinbase almost never keeps up like that. You'll end up getting jacked if you're not paying attention. Oh, you're talking about the transfer? Oh, you're buying during high time. Like this is yeah, you haven't seen the worst of it. It could take days if it's at its worst. And I say that not jokingly. If you're quick with the triggers, P, you can make that move. But right now it's where are we? It's trending down. So by the time it gets there, it might not be a price that you really want to sell at. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Let's see if we can get these 1,000 back. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. this price difference that you're seeing on GDAX and Bittrex, it's not just going to be today. It's going to be like this for a bit. Whenever they have this high volatility, it happens and it stays that way for a while. So no need to be in a super rush. How many did I sell? 269. So I only sold 500. Huh. Something's off. Static. I don't think it's a mining coin. My bad, you guys. I was paying attention to something else. Depends on what you're buying. Like the ETH is so slow now. Those kitties. So they say generate time. I agree with Brendan. Those kitties have clogged up the network to the point where it's almost unusable. So good luck with that one. You can't even really trade on Ether Delta. It's almost impossible unless you're paying gas of like 80 or more. Kid you not, I keep forgetting to go back to Binance and put my orders in. Oh, for Christ's sakes. 248. Thank you. 249. Thank you. How low did it get? Oh man. Did I catch the low? Nope. It got to 247 on here. But I'll take it. $248. How much Zcoin do I not have? All right, so how many do I have? $1,000 plus 500 plus 1236 equals on Binance. That doesn't say 39. Oh man, I bought too early. Shitting me. This is a strange one. Everything's falling at the same time. Bitcoin along with everything else. Okay, I bought some Eastland there earlier. I bet it's still pending. You bought some Eastland from where? Alrighty then. Price, let's bounce back up. All right, so I have 200, 114 plus 121, 124, 124 that I can put for sale at 270. All right, Brendan, take it easy, buddy. Alrighty. So how many did we buy sub 260? That's the new question. Not enough, obviously. So it's 71, 89, 90, 140, 145. So it's 145. 145. Yeah, take it easy, boss. If you have any question, you can message me or leave a comment somewhere, and I'll get to you. Well, I think sub 260 is going to be done for a little bit. Let's see how much profit we can make off this pump right here. This is turning out to be a good morning. Only made two mistakes this morning. I'll take it. Should have put more for sell at 270 and should have waited to see how far they pushed down under 260. But hindsight's 20/20, as they say. Litecoin pushing back up. What is the price on Binance? Is it still 249? Oh, my bad. I made 3 mistakes. I wasn't paying attention to Binance, and this sucker dumped. Oh, that'd have been so nice to have grabbed, but it's all good. Oh, we pushing back down again. Hmm. Litecoin 500 today, maybe? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. What was it? 24-hour low of 178. So for it to go from 178 to 500, we're looking at another. It's already doubled, dang near. It already doubled today. So for it to go up another 70%, I doubt that it'll do it. It'd be nice, but I doubt that it'll do that. Marco, if you had asked me that same question last week, I'd have told you $300. Yep, that went out the window. Would I invest in LTC? 300. It's $300 now. It's $300 now. Again, at $300 depends on what your plans are. Long term, it's bound to go up, so it's not gonna be much of an issue. But in the short term, you might see some retracement, and where it'll fall, I don't know, because there's one factor, the factor of new buyers hopping in and buying mass amounts on Coinbase and buying it at whatever price that they can is a big factor. So there's no real telling where this might drop back to. So it could be a very interesting ride moving forward. So I really couldn't tell you where, if it's a good idea to invest here right now. It depends on your portfolio and your long-term plans. Long-term, I say okay, but short-term, it's kind of touch and go. What do I think of IOTA? Not a fan of IOTA. I know it's a top 10 coin, and it's had a lot of action and a lot of partnerships. But if you go through their partnership list, they've done this show and pony show before, so horse and pony show before. So they've they constantly announce these partnerships, but you don't really see them go much further after they announce it. Maybe this time it'll be different, but I'm not sold on IOTA. That, and there's a couple of other things, like the fact that they're an open source product that doesn't want anybody using their open source, so they maliciously write the code incorrectly, so other people have a hard time coding off of their source. Well, if you're coding things incorrectly, it's only a hop, skip, and a jump before you make a mistake and use the wrong code for yourself. So, I kind of avoid IOTA where I can. Yeah, there's a lot behind the scenes with good old IOTA. I'll tell you that much. A lot going on behind the scenes. Juice Pod, you are not dreaming. That is really the price. Marco, nothing just goes up and up forever. There's going to be corrections. There's going to be price drops. You can take advantage of those as they pop up. But it's long. 2018, I was talking to some of my colleagues. I was like, 2018, we're going to see a crypto boom like we've never seen ever. If you go back to, I believe it was May, the total market cap for the whole cryptocurrency sphere was like $80 billion. And that's after it dropped from 100 to 80 billion. Everybody lost their minds. Now we're sitting at close to 500 billion. Let me make sure I'm correct on that. Yeah, 488 billion. So next year we're going to see a big increase, a huge increase. Huge increase. So yeah, things will get more expensive. Things will get a lot more expensive. If you got in at any time this year, you're looking real pretty right now. If you had gotten in almost anything in the top 50 from January, you could have pretty much stayed in and been A-okay. A-okay. let's see if I can hit on any of these. All right, so 259. So we're not too far off of executing that trade. I missed that 237 buy, but I did get some at 249, which is not too bad. $249. This wall here is 7 Bitcoins, 2 Bitcoins. So it's not much of a wall to begin with. I think this is me. Yep, that's me. And then I have another one set. Yep. Coinbase has a nasty habit of doing that. Whenever prices of things start getting out of control, they just shut down. And they say that, oh, it's server overload or it's too many people on the network. I doubt it. I think that it's more of a thing that they're trying to control their losses and gains. I don't think that their market is down at all. Their servers are down at all. This is more of them controlling losses versus gains. But think about all the Litecoin that they sold yesterday and the day before for so cheap. A lot of that's coming back a lot higher. So that really messes up. That can really mess with the books. So again, it's a gateway. It's a necessary evil. Is it my favorite? No, but Coinbase ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. Bancroft, this it's the same game they run. Whenever Bitcoin goes on a run, they shut down the market. Whenever anything goes on, whenever Bitcoin starts going down, shut down the market. Bitcoin going up, shut down the market. They literally they take advantage of the fact that they can control the buy and sells so easily. So expect this, especially if you're new to it. Just learn to learn to deal with it. So we've seen where it can go. Now where it is, 294. That's a nice pullback of 10%, 11%. That's an 11% pullback, and that's pretty good. You can see right here on the candles, it has leveled off with these dojis. So let's give it a little while. One more candle. If it ends on a nice green hammer, it'll take off again. Litecoin becoming 1/4 the market of Bitcoin would be huge. What are we sitting at right now? Litecoin has a market cap of $17 billion, right? 17 billion versus Bitcoin's 290. So let's just say for purposes of this activity right here, 290 divided by 17 equals all right, so Litecoin would have to go to $72 billion to reach 25% of Bitcoin right now, which would be the equivalent of going 4x, so 4.25 times. So Litecoin sitting at 300 times 300. That means we'd be looking at $1,300 Litecoin if it was to reach 25% of Bitcoin. 25% of Bitcoin. Yeah, you can send from your Coinbase to your Bittrex. You just need the address. $0.70 Sentinels. Great, 2,600. That's as of right now, that puts you at 50% of Bitcoin's market cap. So 145 billion. Then again, we've seen some crazier things. So we've seen Chaincoin go from 6 cents to $6.36. So we can legit say we've seen it all. I'm sorry, EOS. You have to take a cut, buddy. Holy shit. EOS is at freaking 545? So 2018 is going to be a real crazy year. I know I said it earlier, but I really do mean like it's going to be a heck of a year. I'm so excited on some of the coins that I'm holding. I can't even contain myself because I know that next year we are going to be lit. What am I doing? Come on, man. Stop being cheap. Oh, that's why. Whew. Those sell orders look kind of heavy right now. Everything Sadie. I'm glad that you were able to invest when it was under $100. That's great profits. That is great profits to have. Oh snap! I'm on the wrong screen. As glad as I am about the Litecoin price going up, it is completely wreaking havoc on my swing trade today though. It's killing me. I can't get the prices to move. Oh, even this went through. Ain't that something? Should have sold more here. Should have bought more here. Tis his life. Tis his life. Um, basic used the basic verification used to be enough, but they dropped it from 3 BTC to zero point 0.4 BTC. So that was not a that was not a good look. So I had to go ahead and just do the advanced verification. That's 100 BTC withdrawal. So I guess uh billions of dollars entering crypto. Billions of dollars to enter, and then on a bad day, billions of dollars will disappear. Looks like Litecoin wants to take that leg up. Here we go. Another squeeze. But which direction is Bitcoin going in? It is also taking a leg up. They are also taking a leg up. Looks like everyone's pushing up at the same time. Come on, give me a nice one. I was saying the same thing. I should have bought more when it was cheaper, but you know, tis his life. You can't win everything. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Come on now. Who put this wall at 266? That bum. Really? Killed the whole momentum. Really? Someone put a wall at 266, 1,000 deep. Oh man. Let's do 58. Maybe that was a bad idea. I started getting eaten right away. Litecoin wants to move up, but there's a lot of sell pressure. 856 Litecoin wall. Let's see how long that lasts. Oh, my wall's on. The BTC price is higher than the USDT price. Interesting. All right, family. I got to go get some things taken care of. I appreciate you hanging out with me. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. If you had any questions, leave a comment. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you need a special video made on a coin review or projections or anything of that matter, just hit me up and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you. Well, I guess I got one more question.